Drills Talk, episode 166. In this episode, we're going to discuss the top 3 reasons you are who you are. This is based on a blog I wrote in the past entitled Reciprocal Determinism. Reciprocal determinism is the fact that your thoughts, your behavior, and your environment are all intertwined and make you who you are. It can be very simple. The terminology is not so simple, but I'm going to explain it to you. Let's sit back, relax, get to it. Let's go. Created by the great wizard of the new world. Drills Talk, episode 166. In this episode, we're going to discuss the top 3 reasons you are who you are. But before we get started, please like, subscribe, show your love however you would like to show your love. Here we're on entrepreneurship/mindset motivation channel. Every Monday is a new blog. Every Wednesday there's a new Drills Talk. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Let's get started. Number one, your thoughts. Right? Your thoughts are the reason you are who you are. What's your mindset? How are you approaching life? Are you an optimist? Do you wake up optimistic? Do you wake up positive about the possibilities of the day? And if you don't, why is that? And number 2 and number 3 can be the whys. And I want you to understand that number 2 and number 3 affects number 1, which is your thoughts. But your thoughts also affect number 2 and number 3. So is your thoughts the issue? What are we thinking about on a daily basis? Is it positive? What are we consuming? Like, what are we reading or watching? Because that can be affecting our thoughts. When we sit down with ourselves, do we need to distract ourselves? Can we sit down with ourselves without a distraction? Or are we immediately reaching for the phone? Do we immediately have to turn the TV on? Do we have to pick up something? Do we have to, go clean up? Can we sit with ourselves in our thoughts? Or is it, terrifying? Is it uncomfortable? Because we need to change our thoughts, because that's 1/3 of the reason we are who we are. Number 2. Number 2 is behavior. Your behavior is because of your thoughts. And number 3, which we'll get to. Why are you behaving the way you behave? Well, if you wake up with a negative mindset, how do you think you're going to behave? Do you think you're going to be enthused? Do you think that you're going to be walking around smiling every day? Do you think that maybe the smallest negative that happens to you on your way to work or on your way to school or at the beginning of your day is not going to just trash, your behavior? It absolutely will. Negative thoughts lead to negative behavior. Consistent negative behavior is going to lead to a negative thought or mindset. You're immersing yourself in negativity. You're behaving a certain way because of, your thoughts, and your behavior is suffering because of it. And of course, again, number 3 too, which we'll get to, can be another reason for your behavior. We really need to watch out for that, because I'm going to go into it in the next one. But when we think about our behavior and why we're doing something, why are we doing this, let's, understand that our thoughts can be a big part of it. And our behavior eventually can catch up to us and affect our thoughts and affect number 3. Let's get to that so we can bring it all together. Number 3 is environment. Your environment is where you are, right? And let's discuss the other 2, your thoughts and your behavior, and now your environment. Those 3 things make you who you are. And if you don't get it, let's give a real quick example. Let's say you go to a buffet. You don't normally go to a buffet, right? No, you don't. But when you walk into a buffet, that changes your environment. And it also changes your thought process. And then, because your thought process and your environment is different, your behavior changes. If you were to go to a normal restaurant, you go sit down. You may order an appetizer, you may not. But you order your main course, you eat it, and then you leave. You go to a buffet, you immediately grab 2 plates and you take them back to the table, and you may get up and go get another plate. Why are you doing that? You're not going to eat that much. Oh, but I'm at a buffet, right? That's what you told yourself. That's your thought. Your environment, you're at a buffet. You need to eat more than you would normally eat. And your behavior says, well, okay, well, my thoughts are saying that I need to eat more than I would normally eat. My environment is saying that I'm in a place where I need to eat more than I should normally eat. So my behavior is going to follow that, right? And my behavior is going to be, let me get 3 plates. Why not? I got to get my money's worth. When the buffet is usually a little cheaper than going to sit down at a regular restaurant. We're not even thinking about that because we're not at a regular restaurant. We're surrounded, right? We're clouded into where we are. So understand that if your environment is around negative people and you're having negative thoughts, do you think you're going to have positive behavior? Yeah, probably not, right? But we don't think about it that way. And then we sit down and we're like, damn, I want a new life. What's the problem? The problem is your environment. The problem is your thoughts and then the behavior that follows. That's free game. Somebody's going to charge you thousands of dollars to talk to them for months upon months to give you that free game that I just gave you. You want to change yourself? Change your thought process, change your behavior, and absolutely change your environment. Drills Talk, episode 166. These are the top 3 reasons you are who you are. If you want to change it, you have the power now. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. It's drills.com. Check this shit out. It's Drills.